Hello everyone and welcome back to a brand new live stream. Today we are here at Hungary for the Hungarian Grand Prix. So we're just waiting for one more driver to join the session, and then we will go ahead and start qualifying. So the weather for today is an all dry session, or an all dry, two sessions, both completely in the dry. It goes from qualifying is light cloud, and then in the race it goes from light cloud to overcast. So there's no rain today, which is good. I'm just gonna invite Alex once again. Right, so okay, he's in the session. All should be good to go now. Let's check the hello, Aaron. So, anyway, if you have any prediction for today's race, let me know in the chat. I'll read them out, and I'll give my opinion on it or something, I guess. Hungary is one of the only few circuits where you really need aerodynamics and a good chassis, and maybe one of the Red Bulls will be in chance of victory today then. Right, so in the session now, let's see who is first to go out. I hear something, but I don't see anything. It's one of the Ferraris, I think. Let's see, invites. Alright, so it goes. Things Jackson and Bow in no particular order. Well, that's quite the prediction, I guess. AMCF, aka Aaron, thinks there will be a surprise podium with a top guy crash. What is that? I'm not the only one seeing that right there at the outside. That's a glitch. That's a strange one. I don't know if a top guy will crash here. It's not that likely. Well, no, that's not true. You could crash here, definitely. And then Aaron also says the controller's good here. I think I'll have to disagree on that one. I've played with controller myself, and the circuit is pretty horrible for the tire temperatures. Matthijs now, for his first outing in McLaren, gone from Renault to McLaren as one of the Belgian drivers. Dart FIFA has gone from Ferrari to Renault, so that's an invalidation. Now his former teammate F1 Magic Alonso heads up deal as well, keeps it valid. It seems pretty well and good and clean. Just at the curb braking there, it's really difficult to nail this chicane. Oh, I need to know the corner numbers here. I have actually no clue. As that is a William, no, that's a Haas up ahead. Get some dirty air from it, and it goes out of the way very nicely. As X Felix 1 sets a 114.5 4, almost above 5. As FML Magic Alonso goes wide. That's not really good, but that's still pretty fast. That's a 15 point. Sorry, was it 0.0? Yeah, 0.0. So it's not too far off of X Felix 1's time. It's Mike Hennigan. Nick Pankers followed in 4th and 5th, and dropped down to 5th and 6th immediately. Ismail is one of the next few to cross the line. Set a time lap. It's a 1 minute 14.8. So it's only P3 still, and that's Monster now in first place, as expected, in one of those few fast cars. And now Legend, the championship leader who won the previous race, invalidates. As I believe he's racing no assist today. That's quite good, as that is X Felix 1 passing the championship leader there. Who's, oh, that is Jackson. I don't think he crashed there. I think he just let some few people go. So Hank Peter is starting another lap. I don't know how many. It's 2 laps already, so he's doing 3 laps on this set of tires already. Has to show what he's capable of today, as he got dropped by Renault. I think McLaren are eager to see him perform well today. As he navigates turn, that must be turn 6, I think. I have no clue. Some kings here are counted as corner numbers, I think. As he goes quite wide there, that's not how you want to go through that chicane. Nice and tight here in the S's. Well, and now at the final, the S's missed the apex ever so slightly and has a terrible exit coming off that corner. Steers in really early there. Nice on the throttle there, braking just after the shadow there. And I think he'll set a pretty okay lap time. Surely must be a Q2 lap time. That is a 16.1, which puts him P7. Next across the line, I believe, would be, oh, what's this not working? Charlie? No. Top 15 then. Okay, also not. That was one of the... That's Dollar Tommy. Starting his lap now. Nice and easy. Early turn in there. It's not really the way you want to go, but I believe he's also racing no assist today. So both McLaren's, so both Mercedeses are driving no assist today. And a full Dutch lineup once again for Mercedes. So Dollar Tommy is actually on the controller. You can really see that by the input. It's very strange to see. Most drivers here are on a wheel. I believe, let's see. Henk Pieter's not on a wheel. Sam D is not on a wheel. I don't know about Charlie. And then Tommy as well. That's the only ones on a controller. Let's see, there were some messages. As he goes across the line to set set up 14.6. That's P3 for now, so it's not ideal, but yeah, I don't think he has to improve, to be honest. Let's see who's on a lap. That's not him on a lap. Wuschel's on a lap in the McLaren. Nice and tidy through the chicane there. Goes through the S's very early there. It seems good. I think it's good. And then wide on the exit there. Really using every single width of the track. Not extending there, as you used to be able to do in F1 2019, that is. Goes through there nicely. Into the last two corners now. Through the penultimate corner, that was nicely done. Through the last corner at the moment, 4th gear I think. He upshifts to 5th gear. And nice and tidy over the line. He goes to P9 with a 15.2. So it doesn't seem like the McLarens are all too great today. They're surprisingly pretty fast in a straight line. Their cornering speed is not that good. As we also see the same problem, or yeah, problem I'd say, with the Renaults. They're really far off. Whereas the Ferraris are doing well. And the Racing Points could do better, I suppose. And Sam D, of course, in the AlphaTauri, it's pretty good in the corners, so it's no surprise they do well here. Just through the final three corners goes Ismail. Nicely done there, breaking off to the shadow. And then it's just one final run to the line right here. He goes a little bit wide. That's too wide. Ooh, loses it almost on the exit. That's it's down on his time by 7 thousandths of a second. Now on board with Jackson, who's currently outperforming his teammate, as that is a Spinala for the Spinala team. Let's see, no oncoming traffic, so it's unfortunate. Yeah, he's gonna nurse it back to the pits. Oh, that's nearly off there for the Ferrari driver, who recently got promoted from Haas to Ferrari. So that's Ismail who spun around, I think. Is that Rafael Magic Alonso catching up to the back of Ismail here? He's on an out lap, followed by Wuschel, who's probably on an in lap by the looks of it. Followed by them. Okay, I thought he gone off there, but apparently he did not. He's just a little bit glitchy and disconnecting. What's happening here? Is there a penalty? Is there a penalty? I think they're messing around their friends, I believe. Let's check. Race director incidents. Oh, damn. No. Nothing, so nothing to worry about either. Rafael Magic Alonso now starting his lap. Nice and tidy through turn 1, opening the DRS there. Now down into turn 2 is that. I don't think the kink is counted as a corner there. Doesn't go wide on the exit there, so that's a surprise. Now turn 6, I think that is. Could have been faster, but you don't want to really invalidate when you're at such a point, or when you're this far down the order for a Renault in the timing tables. You just want to do it nice and tidy. Just make it through to Q2, and that's all you need to do really as a Renault driver at the moment. Of course, everyone has different goals to set for each race and for the championship. So it's really the dynamic that makes ARC different. As he goes through the final corner to set a 1 minute 14.8. It's almost a 2/10 improvement. Just in front though is Bo, pretty closely there, as Tommy sets an invalidated lap time, and so does Legend. Yuri though, he's quite in the danger zone, but he'll set a lap time if he doesn't invalidate. No, he doesn't invalidate. That will be P12 for the Dutchman with a 15.2, almost a 15.3, but I think he'll go again. No, he does not. And behind him is Hank, smiley face, or it's not really a smiley, it's a face, Peter. Then Yuri almost blocks him off there. That's quite the place to stop your car and let someone go through. Now into turn 6. Ooh, almost goes wide there, but doesn't really do so, which is good. Keeps the car under control on the traction. And navigating the chicane seems okay. Could have been better, I suppose. Went through there a bit wide. Oh, that's gonna... oh no. Oh no. Ooh, that is Hank Peter out of Q1, maybe. Still got the gap behind him though. As let's see, who's on a lap? Dart FIFA? No. Dollar Stormy will do another lap, maybe as practice. Felix 1 is already retired from the session, so he'll no longer he'll not he won't improve. So let's see what Dollar Tommy is able to do here. Navigating turn 6. Ooh, that is wide. Ismail goes off there. Alright, Yuri. Oh, that is close. Is Yuri on a lap? Yes, he is. He almost hit his teammate on a lap. That's not really what you want. I don't think Yuri has to push that much though. He's got the crap behind him to go through to Q2. Let's see. Oh, I didn't know you were. Let's see, Charlie. Where is your name? I didn't know you were disconnected. Sorry. Where are you? There you are. Thank you, Tim, for the compliment. Is anyone on the lap? No, they're just all on the out lap. Mainly the guys who are set to go out of Q1. Mike Hanning is... I think he was on the lap, but aboard the lap. As he maybe was not improving, or made a mistake. Who knows? Gonna go again though. Or he's not. What's he doing? He's letting Alex Bomber go by. That's an interesting tactic. I don't think he knows he was on that outlap as well. And yeah, that's pretty much qualifying over for Mike Henning as he spins round. So yeah, he'll be in P90 minimum. So Alex Bomberg is still on a lap though. He's not invalidated yet, or he will not. Let's see what he does as he goes quite wide here. A little bit of a squabble at the exit. And seems tidy through the chicane. Almost on the grass there on the entry of the S's. And you can really just see how understeered the Alfa Romeo is. As he loses the car almost. He's still up on his time, but I don't believe the exit that he got was enough to still be green. Let's see. The last sector loses the back end a little bit. Oof, squabbly on the exit once again. He's really fighting the car there, but maybe he's fighting too much. Look at that, he's just fighting so much. That's a 1.5 tenth down on your time. So he's not going to go through as well. Nick Pancras is also on a lap who makes a mistake also. I believe that is Dollar Tommy. He is on a lap. I think he must be on old. Yeah, he's on all tires. He's 8 tenths down on his teammate though. So I know he's got the pace, but he's not showing it at the moment. Maybe it's just not his circuit. As we said before, Pat is not good on this track, and he does not improve. But that's a given since he's on such old tires. Let's see, the next one to set a lap time is Charlie. I think he's in the session once again, right? Or else you wouldn't go out on track. As top team sets a slower lap time. I can't see if Charlie's in the session once again. Alex has invalidated his next time. I didn't know he was on another lap as he do. Alright, you could do that as well, I suppose. Yeah, waiting at the moment. There we go, and that is the qualifying results. Out in Q1 are Charlie in the Haas, and then Mike Henning in the Williams. Then the two Alfa Romeo boys of Alex Bomberg and TRT Carson follow. Nick Pancras is next, and then Hank Peter, who is actually through to Q2, but since he crashed the car, he's not able to. He's still out of Q1 essentially. And then as Evan Dalton says, the Ferrari seemed quick here, and I must agree. It's something I did predict somewhat or another. Just the nature of the Ferrari's chassis, really. It's pretty good. So it's not really a surprise, I'd say, then. But here we are. What's it saying? Look at the top right. At the top right of the screen it said lap 1 of 3. I was really scared there for a moment. I thought the lobby was glitched. Luckily it's not. Let's see what... Ooh, there's some people opting for the medium strategy as well as the Ferrari. Ooh, is Bo going for the mediums? I hope so. First one to go out, as usually, it's Ismail's usually one of the guys who goes out the quickest. But must go on to mediums, right? I mean, his teammates on mediums as well. Maybe he hasn't selected them yet. Dr. FIFA's gambling it on the softs. Interesting. I think I don't think that's the right strategy though. I haven't researched any on the strategy. What's all these? There's these things flying around on the screen. It's annoying. Alright, that's an interesting tactic, okay. We'll stay on board with Ismail on this lap. Warming up the tires a little bit by just over exaggerating your steering. Let's go through the final corner to start his lap. It goes across the line. Let's see. Yuri, his teammate, going out of the way there, I think. Somewhat. A little bit of a squabble on the exit there. No, I haven't dot. I can't see a black screen when I look at YouTube. Oh, that's a mistake. No, I can see the screen just fine. I think you'll have to refresh it or something. As Jackson is also on a lap. Let's see what the Ferraris can do on these medium tires. As Bo goes out on softs. Ooh, that is I don't know if that's the right way to go for the Ferraris. I think they've got the pace. Almost all cars are on the mediums though, so yeah, I don't think you want to gamble it on the softs, to be completely honest. The Ferrari navigates the S quite nicely. A little bit of understeer, of course, because of the medium tires. As FEL Magic also sets the fastest lap time of the day at the moment with a 1:16.1. Jackson goes through the penultimate corner. Quite difficult to get right, really. And then through the final corner he goes. Third gear. No, he stays in fourth. No. Short shifting, and here he goes across the line to set a 1:16.1, and FIFA goes fastest, but he's on soft tires. This goes out of the way for a car who's already set a lap, and that is Monster in P1 on the medium tires. Let's see, Ismail on 1 lap old mediums already. Let's see what he can do. Following his teammate around the Hungary ring. He goes through the S's now. That's a little bit of a lock up there on the inside. As he did go wide a little bit. Let's see what he does here. It's pretty nice and tight. He could have gone faster. Who's that? That's Jackson who spun around, I think. Oh, he's wearing out the tires a little bit there. So who was I was on board with Ismail. A Mercedes probably spun there at the top right of the track, and Ismail goes fourth fastest. Now gonna ooh, Bo has invalidated. I don't think he meant to do that. I think it was Legend who spun then. What happened to him? I think he just spun, really. It's not really a mistake you see often from this guy. He's usually quite consistent. Let's see. And Bo pulls into the pits. He's not going to go again. He was on low fuel though, so he would not have made another lap. As let's see. And that's a Mercedes one. The Mercedes are struggling at this corner. That was another Mercedes off. Let's see. Most cars are making their way back to the pits, but not this man. This man's on a mission to get P1 everywhere today. As that's not an invalidation. I thought it was, but alright, he nails it. And then he goes through the chicane. It's quite wide there, I think. Through the S's he goes, now navigating it with, he's usually using very low gears, I must say. He's not really the short shift guy. And then here we go through the final sector. Nice and tidy. Could have used a little bit of more exit there, but no laps perfect. Through the final corner. DRS are now open. No more ERS though. And he goes P2 behind Monster. And he's on all lap. He's on all mediums as well. And there goes Dollar Tommy with an invalidation. Oh, yeah, I think he's gonna have to go on the softs maybe, because he's worn out these tires so much. Really leaves him vulnerable in the race, but of course he's got the pace to make up for it with maybe 2-stop. But you know, you want the win really as a Mercedes driver. As Wushel navigates the final sector now in the McLaren car as he goes through the final corner. DRS open, and that is a 1 minute 15.837. That puts him behind the racing points and a Renault and Mercedes and Red Bull. Let's see who's on the lap, and that is the Alpha Tower of Jeroen Muller on a lap, trying to go through to Q3 on these medium tires. That is quite squabble. No, it's not really a squabble. It's a tank slapper. Let's see. Through the SS, the fast right-hander, nice and tidy. Seems good. And braking, going through into the final sector. Still a validated lap. It doesn't seem like he'll invalidate this lap, so that is really crucial. Seems like he can do another lap after this one, as he doesn't have the red fuel indicator, as he goes across the line to set at 15.9. Ooh, Bo is on the softs. Ooh, okay. Sam D also just starting his lap. Ooh, Xfelix 1's not gone out yet. That is an invalidated lap time for the Dutchman in AlphaTauri. As we'll follow the Ferrari driver of Bo on board now through the final sector. It said he was going purple. I don't really believe that unless he goes P1 in this session. Let's see where he ends up with a 1 minute 14.5. He goes purple. He did go purple in the middle sector then, or probably. But on these softs, do we really want to start on the softs? That is the main question that I have. It's currently the promoted AlphaTauri driver of Jeroen Muller is outperforming his teammate Sam D, who has not set lap time yet. whooshing through the final corner. Here we go, across the line to set a 15.7, a slight improvement, but it may be crucial at the end of this qualifying session here. Let's see, Euromiller still doing laps, and Dollar Tommy on 2-lap old medium tires will do a lap once again now. You really have to do it or not do it right now, because he's only got 2 more chances, I believe, to set just a top 10 lap time. That's the only thing he has to do. Don't invalidate here, you've done it all the time. As he goes there quite nicely, you're risking it all and it paid off. And now through the chicane, here we go. Seems good, seems tidy. Through the S's now goes the Mercedes driver. That's why it locks up a little bit. That's surprising. Through the fast right-hander he goes, no invalidation. He's up by 15 seconds, so it seems to be good. Lost a lot of medium speed, mid-corner speed there. Through the final corner he goes now. 3rd gear for the extra rotation. No, short shifting. DRS open, and that is a 1 minute 15.2. So I think that will be enough to get him through to Q3. The other ones out are Euromiller. I don't think he's setting another lap. He's on quite old medium tires as well, so it might prove to be difficult in the race. So now finally Felix 1 has gone out of the pits to try and set a lap time that is really close to the exit there of the corner, almost an invalidation. As Legend confirms, he's not using the racing line by messaging in the live stream chat. It's great to see the progress some of these guys are making. As Felix 1 goes through the penultimate corner. Here we go. And through the last corner, no 3rd gear, no extra rotation. And there we go, across the line with a 1 minute 14.9. Out qualifying the Mercedes driver in P6. So it's I think it's good enough. Ismail on the softs, if just to ensure he doesn't go out in Q2. Actually, someone, no, he's not on the lap. Sam D on the lap though? No, he's not. He's, what's this exactly? Jackson is on a lap though, and he's trying to get through to Q3 on a set of soft tires. The Ferrari master plan. Let's see what he can do. Here we go then, up the hill. The fast left-hander seems nice and tidy. No invalidation. Purple through the first sector. I don't think we can believe that, but it did seem really fast up the hill there. So he's using a good setup maybe. So let's see if it's good in the race as well, because you have to really get a setup that's good in quality and the race, as you have 3 qualifying sessions essentially. Here we go then, through the final sector. Seems pretty good so far. No invalidation as well. Here we go, here we go. Where's second commentator? We don't have one, I don't know. And then across the line he goes and sets a 14.4, out qualifying his teammate. So that's the first, one of the first times I think that Bo has been out qualified, although it's not really the end of qualifying for them. As let's see, Ismail setting a lap, then we've got Yuri setting a lap, Wushel setting a lap on softs. Magic Alonso has not made it through to Q3. And then Toppy Team's not setting a lap. And then... what's this really? I'm trying to figure out what's going on with this. But we'll wait and see. Yeah, so basically this means Toppy Team's not improving. So that means we have the top 10 confirmed already, with a surprising Ferrari 1-2 on top, a 3-4 Red Bull, a 5-7 for Mercedes. Then in 6th we have a Renault, and then 8 and 9 we have 2 racing points. And then let's see, in 10th place we have the only McLaren of Wushel. Jackson is still, he's celebrating his P1 in Q2. Stop the count for Ferrari. This is the, yeah. He wasn't. Ooh, I wonder what the strategy will be for these guys, for the Ferraris. Yeah, technically, and so it goes was right. So, out in Q1 are Jeroen Muller, FPL Magic Alonso, Toppy Team, and Sam D. So yeah, surprisingly the Ferraris topped the session. And we've also got Dart FIFA on softs. So those are really the only 3 on softs. As there are a few cars going out at the moment. Dart FIFA, the first one to go out. It's not Ismail this time. He's just going out now. Number 14 on the Renault car. Letting X Felix 1 go through, so I think X Felix 1 will be the first one to set at that time. Here he comes through the fast left-hander, the uphill left-hander. It's really a great corner. Ooh, that shadow was surprising, to say the least. Here we go then. The last couple of corners before X Felix 1 starts their lap. There we go, DRS open across the start finish line, reaching up to 314 kph. Nice and tidy through the first corner in 3rd gear. DRS open once again. We'll brake at 50 meter board here. And here we go, nice and tidy on the exit as well, really using every width of the track. Here we go then, up the hill for turn 6. 6th gear for turn 6 up the hill. Alright, 4th gear. Then through the next corner it's really fast, and then just before the curbs there start to brake. Could have used a little bit more speed on the exit there of the chicane. Now navigating the S's, cutting the inside a little bit with the front tires. It's good. And then the fast right-hander not extending. It's still a valid lap. Braking before the curbs once again. And now through the final sector. Here we go then. Braking there at the blackboard. Here we go. And now through the final corner. 4th gear, no upshifting I believe. No. DRS open, and here we go across the line to set it 13.9. Dart FIFA next one to set a lap time as he goes across the start finish line to set a 15.3. That's really far off, 1.3 seconds off. So that is Ismail. No, he's not crashed. Next one to set a lap time is Legend across the start finish line at 13.3. That's fastest so far. Buyurt's next I believe. No, it's Jackson with a... Ooh, that's quite far off as well. Let's see who's next. Next one to cross the line is Monster then I believe. I missed Yuri. Monster is fastest with 13.1. So he's on provisional pole. Then Ismail is not the next one. Let's see Hushul's the next one through the penultimate corner. Here we go then. Nice and tidy on the exit. Low fuel indicator, so he's not doing another lap after this one. Through the final corner, DRS open. Across there. Ooh, that's lost him a little bit of time. That's a 14.95. Just lost him a little bit of time. But he couldn't not improve by 1 second there at least. Then Bo goes 4th fastest, and there goes Dollar Tommy, who is going to set another lap then. Yeah, he's already done a lap, but I believe it may have been invalidated. It was stuck on board with this one, braking at 15 meter bird, goes quite wide, but he'll gain it back on the exit with a kind of switchback move there. Bo goes out of the way. Fast uphill left-hander, quite conservative there. You saw him squabble a little bit with the steering wheel, and there he goes almost off into the wall, into the barrier. I think he's still trying to improve his time, maybe for the delta on the screen. Some people prefer not to. That is Monster into the bits. Some people prefer not to have the delta on the screen, it distracts them. I know a few people who do that. I personally just use the delta still. Here we go then, through the final corner. Ooh, that tap on the throttle was not good. Yeah, that's a 50.6, that lap did not seem good at all. And then Ismail is cutting the corners. Let's see, he's on in lap, that is then. Did Steve get knocked out in Q2? Yes, he he qualified P12. Dollar Tommy is doing another. No, he's on an in lap, which he invalidated. Oh, he's in low fuel mode now. He doesn't have enough fuel. Quite interesting. Legend's gonna do 2 laps now, I believe. I can't see his fuel tank or how much fuel he still has. He's in second at the moment. He wants to be first. number 50 on the car of Legend. The Vettel fan not able to use the number 5, as he does have, look at that at the bottom of your screen, he has a Vettel helmet. He's not able to use the number 5 because the game doesn't allow him, so he's chosen the next one, number 50. Pretty close to it, I'd say then, considering the other options. Quite slow on his outlap actually, but of course your tires are gonna start to heat up in the middle of the lap. So, and here we go then, across the start finish line to set a lap. Ooh, yeah, the braking seemed quite slow there, start of his braking, but anyway, he's still going. 50-meter board for braking. It goes early on the curbs there. You normally don't want to really hit the curb. And then on to turn number 6. Consider it as well conservative, as he makes a mistake there. He goes too wide. Dart FIFA next one to set a lap time. Not hitting the curb there, great. That will spin you out almost instantly, as Legend goes out of his way for Dart FIFA. So that is quite the steering angle used by Dart FIFA, but still, here we go through the S's as he navigates it quite nicely, not invalidating it, and then the last sector, all or nothing really, especially in Q3. He really has Dart FIFA really has the aggressive style of Fernando Alonso, for example, as he goes P6. You can really see that. It's quite special. You don't really see anyone else do that. Here goes Dollar Tommy to set his second lap of Q3. Probably has enough fuel to set another lap time. Oh, is that Dart FIFA who retired on track? Yeah, he retired on track, so you're not really allowed to do that because you can really be in the way of another driver. As we just saw, he almost got in the way of Dollar Tommy, as he goes quite wide, doesn't really cut back on the corner, so he lost a little bit of time there. Now through the chicane, goes there quite okay, but still time to gain though, as he has a little bit of a squabble on the exit. Now through the fast right-hander, goes through there nicely. A 1.2 second improvement at the moment, as expected of course. His previous lap time was not really that great. Now the last sector, go at it, and probably third gear once again. Yeah, there we go, short shifting, nope, not really. DRS open across the start finish line to set a 14.1, it's P4 at the moment. Next one was Yuri with a 14.4. Alright, Ismail, next one to set a lap time. And then through the final corner, third gear also, oh, almost hitting the wall there on the entry. And DRS open across the start finish line to set P3, faster than X Felix 1. Next one is Bo Boyeror. There we go, across the start finish line. Oh, he's on an out lap. He'll start his lap now. Then we've got Legend across the line, who was also on an out lap, I believe. Then who's setting a lap time? Tommy will set a lap time. Let's see, he has a low fuel mode. Can he make it to the end though? He does not have that much ERS left. Through the final corner, DRS open. Ooh, yeah, he ran out of fuel there just before the line. Next one to set a lap time is Bo. fourth gear, really attacking these corners almost as aggressively with the steering as Dart FIFA. As he goes there quite nicely. Let's see what he can do through in this last sector. Quite wide there through the penultimate corner. There we go, third gear. Short shifting a little bit. DRS open over the start finish line to set P6. P6 for the Ferrari driver. One of his best performances after the performance update. And there goes Wushou across the line to set P8. And the last one was supposed to be Legend, but he spun in the final corner. So he's P2, and that means Monster is P1 for the first time ever, I believe, for the Austrian driver in a Red Bull. So in first place is Monster, then in second is Legend, third is X Felix 1, fourth is Ismail with the Racing Point, then in fifth is Dollar Tommy, sixth is Boyerort, then in seventh we've got Yuri, eighth is Wushou, ninth is Dart FIFA, and then last of Q3 is Jackson in the Ferrari, who's been out-qualified by his teammate by about 9/10 today, which is quite the gap. There we go. Now in the session for the race. Hello Ramazan Khan. Hello. Quality screen. So yeah, everyone's readied up as the formation app's on. Charlie in last place after being disconnected in Q1. Mike Henning in 19th, still not really having outperformed his teammate. I think he did it once, but that was it. Then Alex Bomberg in 18th. He's not, ever since he scored that point in Canada, he's not really been living up to his expectations maybe. Then Carson is the reserve for today. Let's see. The reserve for today in Alfa Romeo, filling in for, that would be Tier T Isaac. Then 16th we've got Nick Pancras, who scored 2 points already this season in Monaco, that was, which means they are still 9th in the championship. Then we've got Hank Peter, who crashed in Q1, so he's in 15th. And Sam D, not really the performance he wanted to give in Q2. 14th. Then we've got Toppy team, pretty good though for a Haas. Then FIO Magic Alonso, who couldn't get through on the mediums, and Jeroen Muller as well, not through on the mediums. Jackson on softs in Q2. So we'll start on softs, then Dart FIFA as well, and then Bo also. They've got some of the regular top 10 guys in the top 10. Here we go. All the cars are lining up now at the moment. as we are about to start the race. And there we go. 3, 4, 5 red lights. And away we go. Oh, that's quite the hectic start, I think. So many things have been going on as Monster leads away quite easily. So many people are ghosting, which means quite the chaos is occurring. Let's see, Hank Peter battling away with Nick Pancras, who got an amazing start. No, the amazing start is gone for Nick Pancras. Nick Pancras has been spun round. She tried to dive it up the inside, and there goes Hank Peter. Into the wall he goes. The leaderboard is shaking up so bad. I can't really see that much as there goes a piece of front wing. Here we go, back at the front. Things have settled down quite nicely. Dart FIFA and Dollar Tommy are battling it out. Dollar Tommy shown the outside, and then Jackson tries to go down the inside of Dollar Tommy. Doesn't really make it stick. As we see Charlie, that is, he made his way up the field quite nicely already. He's battling away with Tier 2 Muller, and he's shown the outside. Alright, there goes your game places. Tier Muller goes down into the pit. Oh, and that's Charlie spun around. That is unfortunate. And then it's really spread out down here at the back, and Monster's already pulled a 1.2 second gap. Sandy's now the closest to someone else at the moment. Jackson looks up there. As the... Ooh, is that a warning? Maybe it is. We'll have to wait and see. FPL Magic Alonso right on the back of Wushel, as they're both on the medium tires. It's interesting to see when these soft runners will drop off. It's already the field's already spread out quite a lot. Let's see, Sandy is the closest at the moment. Legend is setting the fastest lap time of the race now. I think Monster must have made a mistake. Legend's gained so much there. We'll go back to that in a few moments when things have settled down here at the midfield. Is there a pass going on? No, Alex Bomberg is right up the tail of Tier T Carson though. They're going side by side almost. He's going the long way round. Yes, he will. He'll try to go the long way round. The Alfa Romeo scrapping away here. Here we go down the inside now for Alex Bomberg, and he does make the move stick. TRT Carson is trying to fight back at Alex Bomberg. Will you make... No, that's just not really happening. Alex Bomberg makes way for his teammate, but his teammate does stick behind. They've got that X Felix 1 right on the back of Ismail now. Can he make his way past? Ismail does have a lot of ERS though, so we'll have to wait and see. Bo has he's still in P3, so he's doing quite well on these softs. But still the question, how far can he stretch these softs? And here we go. Axe Felix 1 trying to make a move past Ismail. Here we go down the outside. Around the outside, I mean. And he's just not going to work. Ismail defended that quite nicely. Oh, that was actually Axe Felix 1. As he spun, I think, on the exit. And then Dollar Tommy shown. Oh, that is touche. That's a squabble. No incident though. Dr. FIFA, you can't go down the inside there. No, he does not. It's like he's listening to me. So Jackson's on the back of this train now, with the fighting going on. The gap at the top has not really been reduced between Legend and Monster. As Jackson goes wide there, Wushel is on the back of him now. He's hunting him down. But I feel Magic Alonso is also there, and then we've also got Sam D, the back of him. Let's see what they'll do. Wushels, of course, has a little bit better straight line speed than Jackson does, as Jackson has a squad boy on the exit. That must mean Wushel's going through. Is Jackson gonna fight it? No, it doesn't seem like it. Jackson's not using ERS. There we go. Wushel's pass on Jackson. Jackson fights back. No, he does not. Is Jackson on the trap from FEL Magic Alonso now? No, he's not. Will Jackson dive down? No, he will not dive down the inside. Ismail has caught up to the back of Bo now, as Ismail gets a 3-second time penalty already in this race, which could prove him to be... Ooh, that's a squabble for Yuri there, as actually Swan, yeah, he's gone off into the gravel there. Can he keep it? No. Yes, he can. Sam just rejoined in front of Sam D, as Dollar Tommy gets a 3-second time penalty. Was that a dangerous rejoin? Maybe that was. It's really spread out the field now because of that. Yuri's on the back of Tommy now. No, he's not. He's gone onto the grass there. Okay. So yeah, the gap's now 1.2 seconds between these guys. Dart FIFA's trying to defend from Wushel, who's not even trying to make an attack stick, as Dart FIFA seems to be struggling at the moment. Here we go, now the Ferrari and Racing Point fighting together. Ismail doesn't make it stick. He'll stick behind at the moment. He'll stick behind the Ferrari at the moment. Jackson is getting passed by FA Magic Alonso. Ooh, it seems tight here. The margins aren't tight. It's great battling for now, as FA Magic Alonso lets Jackson go past. I think FA Magic Alonso was still behind though, so the overtake failed. The fence was great. Wushel's on the back of... Oh, well, this is more at the back of him. This is getting tense and tight. Felix 1 trying to go for the different lines to get a better exit at certain moments. There goes Dart FIFA already into the pit, so he's struggling on these on those soft tires. And Felix 1 is using his ERS to get past FEL Magic Alonso. Will he make it 2 in 1? 2 birds with the 1 stone? No, I don't think so. With that is a little bit of a love touch from FEL Magic Alonso. Yep. Was that off? Is that Hank Peter off once again? Yes. Hank Peter lost a little bit of his front wing. I think he'll retire. Ismail's still hunting down Ismail, but another few battles that are occurring between Felix 1 and Jackson, as Wushel's just pulled away, I think, or he was always there at the front. I don't know. Yeah, and that is Hank Peter. Ooh, that is close between the two. Jackson maybe have moved a little bit too late. Tight between these two. Actually, Swan is using overtake in this little straight to get past on Jackson around the outside. Jackson wants to go into the pit, so he'll have to brake there. He defended that quite harsh, maybe for his teammate. That means that Sam D is caught up to these guys, with FEL Magic Alonso trying to make a move on Felix 1. Here we go down the inside. No, he tries to hang it around the outside. There's enough room. A little bit of a squabble there on the exit. Sam D is just a bystander. He's just a spectator at this moment. And there goes... Yeah, Bo is now been passed by Ismail. Sorry I missed that on stream. There's quite a few things going on. This battle's spicing up as there goes Magic Alonso off track. So many penalties have been distributed already. Still got the sign that these two are passed on each other. Dollar Tommy is now caught up to the back of Bo. As Bo seems to be struggling so much on these softs now at the moment. I think it's time to go in now. Bo is defending. As that is a little bit of a light spot. Oh, I've got the rev glitch. That's great. Just kidding, it's not great. And there goes Bo into the pits. Let's see what these guys are up to. Oh, I've got the rev glitch with everyone. No, not with everyone. Where will Bo come out? He'll rejoin behind top your team. And maybe the two Alfa Romeos. Let's see. Where is Bo? Bo's still so far behind those guys. As Yuri's passed on Tommy. Maybe a mistake from Tommy. As Sandy sets the fastest first sector. Which is quite surprising. Bo with a 3-second time penalty now, so he does not have the advantage anymore over his competitors. Oh, this is annoying. So yeah, it's X-Helix1 is trying to get into the DRS of Wushel. He's still in it, but has to remain in it, of course. G.T. Carson is quite close to Alex Bomberg. Don't think we'll see those guys battling that much though. As Dollar Tommy has gone past on MNT Yuri, or Yuri Slon... Yeah, he's gone past once again. He's used up quite a bit of his ERS. Here go the few cars. X-Helix1 is hunting down on Wushel, who's gained about 7/10 this lap already. How do I fix this rev glitch? Oh, it's annoying. Anyway, so here we go. I think he could do it after the fast right-hander. Let's see. Is he close enough? No, I don't think he is. He'll have to stick behind for now. We'll watch this guy haunting Wushel down. I wonder when the pit window is for these guys. I believe it's around lap 15 or something. And X-Helix1 is already passed on him. Will Wushel fight back? No, I don't think he will. This means that I feel Magic Alonso is almost caught up to these guys in front of him. Dart FIFA's making a move on Nick Pancras. Quite nice and easy. Yeah, that's just move made and stuck. Or is it? Because he goes away quite a bit. Yeah, Wushel's now losing touch with the Red Bull driver in front of him. Bo has caught up to these caught up to this Alpha train. You want to make quick work of them now or not? You'll stay behind for the DRS, I suppose. There we go, already. He's past Carson. Maybe Carson made a little bit of a mistake. Maybe it was team orders. Or inter-team orders. FPL Magic Alonso has caught up to Wushel a bit. So the Renault seems to be stronger today than the McLaren, maybe. Maybe it's driver-wise. Maybe it's driver-wise. Although Wushel seems to be... Wushel is quite a good driver. Now Charlie is getting past on Mike Henning. Will Mike Henning fight back? Yes, he will. See, Charlie has shown the outside. Oh, that's an unfortunate incident. Yeah, that's not really much you can do about it. There's no safety car yet, surprisingly. As Yuri's into the pits, one of the first guys to go onto the hards from the top runners. Does he come out in traffic though? Just in front of TRT Carson. So he's under Bo has undercutted the guys in front of him quite considerably, as he's weaving a little bit to his other inter-team teammate Alex Bomberg. Dollar Tommy gets a time penalty. Let's see where Yuri will go. As Dollar Tommy is also into the pits. See, Dart FIFA's behind TRT Carson at the moment and is set to overtake him at some point soon. Here we go already. TRT Carson is using quite a bit of the overtake, I think. Both on equal amount of ERS. TRT Carson fights back. Ooh, that's quite the battle. But yeah, Dart FIFA's got overtake and DRS, so. At Dollar Tommy, yes, overcutted Yuri quite a bit here. He's come out precisely ahead of this train. I think Boyrot must have really wanted to keep Dollar Tommy behind for a few laps. As Yuri goes past on Alex Bomberg already. Yuri has so much ERS to play with. He smiles into the bits as well. Oh, what is up with the pit? So here he comes. Oh, he's coming out so far ahead of these guys behind him. He's been driving a quite good race, but here is the Mercedes driver of Dollar Tommy. He's quite close behind though. I thought he was going to be a little bit further ahead, but he's not. The top of your team goes wide there. It's going to cause a little bit of... oh, that was a lag spike. TRT Carson is in the mix a bit, but he still is yet to stop, so it's not gonna do him any good. As oh, Legend is directly behind X Felix 1 now. That's gonna mean that Monster's maybe really gonna do a good overcut. Oh, X Felix 1 is going down into the pits when his teammate also is in the pits already. Where will Monster come out? Monster comes out. Oh, what's going on? Ahead of Legend, and he's on fresh hard. So X Felix 1 has played the team game here really well. What's that leg spike? Okay, he's played the team game pretty well. There's so much going on with the pit stops at the moment, I can't really comprehend what's happening. Oh, that is close. But X Felix 1 is conservative enough to not make a big deal of it. What's going on there? Oh. Alright, so I feel Magic Alonso has caught up to the back of Jackson. Dark FIFA got quite the undercut on these pair of drivers, but he'll struggle at the end because he's on 8 lap old hards, whereas FPL Magic Alonso is... ooh, that must be Nick Pancras, I think. Yeah. That is, I don't know what to think of that rejoin, but he rejoined there quite unsafely. You're not really fighting for any points, so it does not matter too much. But Bo is sticking with Tommy quite well here. Tommy maybe not that, maybe not feeling too well in his Mercedes. Anyway, here's X Felix 1 battling with Yuri around the outside. Yuri does defend well though. Doesn't seem like it. X Felix 1's behind him now, once again going down the inside this time. Well, Yuri's... ooh, he stays around the outside. Next one's to the right. Oh, they touch. As Nick Pancras has been... ooh, this is becoming quite feisty. Yuri has the inside now. X Felix 1 is trying to hang it around the outside. Gets shown the outside, but not forced off. Going around the outside at the chicane. What a battle this is. It's aggressive, but... wow. And Mike Henning spun around. So 2 Williams drivers have been spinning around this lap. And no safety car has been deployed, which is strange, I think. Ooh, there's a little bit of a touch from X Felix 1. It goes down the inside on Yuri now. Is there damage? No, I don't think so. I don't see anything. These two will have to calm down a little bit. They're fighting so hard. Legend is caught up a little bit to Monster though. But Monster doesn't have any penalty and Legend does. I didn't... ooh, Legend with a little bit of a squabble. I feel Magic Alonso now trying to get past on Jackson. Get shown the outside. Sam D not really able to get any profit of that. That is Mike Henning, who's retired. Sam D is caught up to these guys a little bit as well, so he'll be in shot of taking maybe a point. Let's see what tire he's on. Yep. So he's in 2 lap holds, which is quite okay. As Yuri's made a little bit of a mistake because he's got he's dropped from X Felix 1, or he's got damage. I don't see damage though. We go back to these guys. I feel Magic Alonso does the Barrichello Schumacher move down the inside there at the wall. That was quite nice to see. Jackson wants to fight back, but can't. He just can't fight back. Tries to dive down the inside, but that's never going to work. Sam D is now behind these guys. We're still behind these guys. Can he profit off of this? Unsure. But he'll try to do his best, I suppose. Legend is still just behind Monster. Monster has so much ERS. And Legend has nothing. Felix 1 though is behind Bo now, trying to get at least P6 in the Red Bull today. Bo defends the inside completely. There's no room there. Bo still has ERS to play with. Bo defends it. Ooh, defends it not too well, as Felix 1 does go past on him. He just wants to stick in a slipstream, to be honest, now at the moment, because this both have similar penalties. Ismail though, how many penalties does he have? He's 6 penalties, so he could be in danger of losing some places, as Sam D has gone past on Jackson. Jackson fights back though. He still has overtake enabled. Now he turns it off. Oh, that's so close. Jackson down the inside. Sam D thinks better of it and lets him go past, as Monster sets the fastest lap time of the race so far. F1 Magic Alonso has caught up to his teammate now. He's in DRS range. He's within 1 second. That's all he needs. We've seen he's overtaking quite well here before, on the previous lap I believe, so let's see what he can do. It's about 5.5 tenths behind through the final corner, not using overtake, so he's not going to go for it this time. He's saving a little bit, whereas Dr. Thief has used so much. Sam D's gone past Jackson once again, but Jackson fires back down the inside. Sam D is using his overtake now to finally get past on Jackson. Jackson tries to hang it around the outside, but it's not going to work. Get shown. Okay, so it gets shown the outside. And that's definitely a move made stick by Sandy. He's almost in the points, so considering F1 Magic Alonso does have a time penalty, he's just within range, so it seems to be crucial for him at the moment to not get a penalty. And Dollar Tommy is also caught up to Ismail now. Monster and Legend seem to be in a league of their own. They're about 21 seconds ahead of their counterpart teammates, or yeah, just about 22 and 25 seconds ahead. Anyway, here does go F1 Magic Alonso, not down the inside on Dark FIFA. Maybe he'll go for this time, as he does not seem to get a good exit, so he'll stick behind for now. Once again, for another lap. No, he's already passed. Team orders probably. It's gonna have to hurt as teammate. No, Andre, there's no rain. Yeah, it's dry completely. Dorothomi is now. Ooh, Ismail has so much ERS. Here, Dorothomi is trying it though. But he can't get past it now. He does go deep though. testing out his braking. Ismail does have a little bit of a squabble there at the exit. Now Sam D's got up to Dart FIFA a little bit. If you still have any questions regarding the race or championship, whatever, just ask in the chat. I'm bored a bit, although there are some battles happening. Sam D is ticking away the little tens to Dart Fever. Any plans for next season? No, not at the moment. Just I was making plans, but I cancelled them. Need to rethink all of it. Here does go Dollar Tommy once again. Ismail's defending the inside now. He knows he's under threat. Dollar Tommy down the inside, but he's not close enough. Who's that elf? Who's that elf? That is Charlie. Wushell's got up to Yuri. Then Sam D's got up to Dart FIFA. There's quite a lot of battles happening now, but nothing seems, well, they're close, but it's just so, yeah. Charlie's once off once again. So there is a little bit of a battle occurring. Alex Bomber down the around the outside. Ooh. Yeah, top team not giving an inch to Alex Bomber. Alex Bomber clearly frustrated with top team's driving. Let's see who's closest now. Dollar Tommy. Ooh, so I was almost in time with that, as he does lose the back. He's just got to save his ERS now. They both, oh well, they both trained a lot, so he'll get past soon, I assume. As that is Sam D trying to get around the outside, but Dart Fever's not giving an inch. Goes around the outside once again. Little bit of a touch. Dart Fever's not giving an inch once again. Let's see. You have to stick behind through the chicane and Asses once again. Dollar Thummy's got up once again to Ismail, but actually Swan has also caught up. If these guys would battle a lot now, means Bo can catch up to these guys, although he's about 6 seconds behind. Legends caught up as well to Monster, but there's only 9 laps, or 10 laps including this one left, so it may prove to be difficult. Anyway, here goes Dollar Thummy for about the 5th time. He does go full send this time. Isma has to watch out for Dollar Thummy. He's not making a move now as he goes down the inside. A little bit of a touch as Ismail goes wide. Do they go side by side? No, they don't go side by side. Is Alex in the pit? No, it's just been overtaken. Ismail's close to these guys as Nick Pancras thinks it's enough. He has had enough of it. Sam D and Jackson though. I think Sam D got hit a little bit there. Anyway, here's a battle occurring between Jeroen Muller and Top Team in the same esports team. Doesn't seem like it because they're banging wheels. No move in the chicane, I think. Oh, Monster has a penalty. I didn't see that. Oh. A little bit of a tank slapper there from the Dutch Mercedes driver. Oh! Legend spun around. Legend has spun around. But they're still so far ahead of the competition. They're about 27 seconds ahead. That is insane. I've missed Dollar Tommy's pass on Ismail. We don't have a race on our hands, help that mount, or Andrea. Legend has spun round. That is a rare sighting, to be honest. Monster is running away with this victory now. Jeroen Muller is passed on top of your team, and he does not seem to fight back, although Alex Bomberg is close. He's close. Felix Swan is also close though. Where are they at on the track? Ooh, Alex Bomberg goes for it. Oh, that's the wrong... And he does make the move stick. Here's X Felix Swan though. Ismail's using so much of his overtake. X Felix Swan thinks better of it. He's not gonna use it. Felix Swan's really close now to the back of him, to the back of Ismail. Was also close is Sam D on Jackson for the final points paying position. Dart Fever's in there, but he's on 20 lap old hard. You can really see his tires degrading already. So we head back to X Felix Swan and Ismail, still fighting it out here for 4th place. How many time penalties do they have? They've all got 6 penalties here. Bo does have 3. Let's see. I think he'll make the move soon. Maybe already at this straight. He's using his overtake now. Ismail's also using his overtake, but he's depleted most of it. Ismail goes defensive, that's late, but it's okay, and there Ismail goes deep. Actually Swan hangs it around the outside. Still has a little bit of overtake to use. Ismail is shown the outside, and that is move stick. And Yuri is also gone past on Wushel. Wushel fights back. Oh, it's a little bit of a touch. Does Yuri have damage from that? We'll have to wait and see. Legends on. Ooh, Legends on softs. Oh, yeah, you can't pass her down the inside there. So Legends on soft. He's doing. Oh, all right. He's gonna have to try and make his way up the field. But of course, he does have only 3 seconds. Let's see, he goes down the inside already here. On his former teammate as well. And there we go, already moves stick. He's gapped in quite considerably already. Penalties, yes, penalties. Here we go, penalties. He's cutting his way through the field. Ooh, that's close. Can't overtake here. He's gonna have to stick behind in these S's though. Sam D is passed on Jackson finally. Seems like it. Or I don't know how it went. Anyway, here's Legend trying to... No, he's not going past there. It's only gonna cause issues. Ooh, that is a nice way to go around the outside. Ooh, what a move from Legend. As he's now right behind his teammate, Dollar Tommy. Let's see what he can do now. think that this will be an easy pass, to be honest. Well, Felix 1 has a little bit of overtake as well. What can he do? Can he overtake Tommy as well? As Legend goes past on Tommy already. Felix 1 has caught up a little bit. And here he goes into the bit. Has he 18 seconds? Did he just have 18 seconds? Oh my goodness me. As they're changing his front wing. I think Yuri was still gonna... No, I don't think he was... No, he was never gonna score points. As, yeah, Legends gapped them so much already. Oh, that's Tommy with a mistake. Tommy with a mistake, actually. So on right behind his rear. Right on his gearbox. Navigating this final sector. Only a few times the final sector will be navigated. As here we go now. Legend with the fastest lap. Felix 1 hunting down Tommy. Both not using ERS. Felix 1 though with a good... No, Tommy has a good exit. Who's that? Oh, that's Carson. Yeah, Carson spun around. Monster can still pit for fastest lap, I believe. Will he pit? Oh, I thought he was gonna pit. I think he'll just take it home. Bring it home. What does that 1 point really matter in the end? Well, it could decide the championship, but it's not what we're here for. Anyway, Sam D is on Dart FIFA's back. Dart FIFA's tires are like 90% probably. They're going off so much at the moment. Sam D's caught him quite well, considerably as well. But we'll go back to this one. Legends made a mistake probably. Is Dollar Tommy gonna overtake him? Oh my goodness. Tommy is gonna overtake his teammate, championship leader. Tom has 9 seconds of time penalties though, so he's gonna drop back quite a bit. Felix 1 now has a car between him and... Ooh! Legends tires are going off so much. They're only 3 lap old. Anyway, here goes Sam D around the outside. Ooh. Yeah, gets no room. That's tire off. No room from Dart FIFA, and that is just tire off. That's not acceptable. Anyway, we'll stick with this battle for now. Does Legend have front wing damage or something? Doesn't seem like it, but he's dropping back. Maybe he's just... his tire temps are getting too hot. Oh, that Felix 1... Oh no, Felix 1 has 6 seconds as well. So Legend's gonna get Pete to... Anywho. Oh, Monster's disconnected. Monster is disconnected. I can't see that on my screen. That is quite the definition of defending. As Jackson goes past now. it's aggressive. It's tough battling. Legend now is trying to make a move on his teammate, Tommy. Tommy does not have much ERS left. Here goes Legend. Actually, Swan must have made a mistake somewhere because Ismail is right on his back. This is for position as well. Ismail's. Ooh, where are the intervals? This definitely is. Is this AI? No, this is not his AI. This is just him being a goat, driving it home very nicely. We've also got this happening. Jackson must be furious with Dark FIFA at the moment. He gets shown the door once again. He can't really do that. Sorry I missed that, but Monsters won the race. It's such a margin that's just insane. Ismail is now not gonna make a move stick, I believe. Dollar Tommy in third, X Felix 1 goes across the line to finish in fourth, then Ismail in fifth. Bo does finish in sixth, even after penalties. Boring race, then Wushu in seventh. Fiel Magic Alonso in eighth. And then Dark FIFA in ninth after his yep. And then last, Tier T Jeroen Muller in 11th. That was today's race. That was today's race. Yeah, I don't know. I'm exhausted. Alright, so first is Monster, second is Legend, third is Dollar Tommy, then X Felix 1, Ismail, Bo, Wushel, Fiel Magic Alonso, FIFA, and then Jackson rounds off the top 10. 11th place is Jeroen Muller, 12th is Top Your Team, 13th is Alex Bomberg, then 14th is Carson, 15th Sam D, then Yuri, who DNF'd. Then all the DNFs follow, Nick Pancras, Charlie, Mike Henning and Hank Peter. This was today's race, and I don't think there's a race next week, so I'll see you guys next time.